Hello everyone, welcome back to the Highly Sensitive Healer YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here, as always. So this video is going to be a remake, sort of one of my very first video I ever made here on YouTube. So this is kind of a big deal, and I'm a tad nervous for it, but bear with me. So if you're struggling with self-empowerment, after going through something like narcissistic abuse and CPTSD, then this video is definitely for you. I wanted to start this video off with a quote that I used in my very first YouTube video. And that quote is by Aristotle, and it goes like, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Remember, self-empowerment here. And I want to specify these 3 steps, these 3 things I'm about to list, have helped me on my own journey after narcissistic abuse and CPTSD for self-empowerment, for rebuilding my self-empowerment. And number 1 is probably one that some may not really want to hear, but one that's so absolutely important is therapy and life coaching. Therapy more than anything. Therapy has changed my life, to say the least. I happened to stumble across an amazing therapist, and she helped me with a lot. Getting in touch with my emotions, dealing with certain relationships issues that were going on at the time, and how to deal with relationships going forward and my emotions going forward. They're probably the 2 biggest things that I can say with therapy, and also life coaching. So I happened to find a great life coach in Michelle Lee Nieves. So her name is Michelle 1L Lee Nieves, Nieves, and I found her on YouTube. She's got a YouTube channel. Phenomenal coach, specializes in narcissistic abuse and CPTSD, very specifically. And that was like the next step, the next level of my self-empowerment journey, I'd say, and my healing journey. And I highly recommend her as a coach, but I also highly recommend going and finding a coach. It was worth it for me. And again, I'm speaking to what's worked for me and my own experiences. This is not a cookie cutter approach, but these 3 steps worked for me with my own self-empowerment and healing journey from narcissistic abuse and CPTSD. Number 2 is getting in touch with your core beliefs and values. This is huge. If you don't have a heading in life, and in the boating world and the shipping world, out on the vast seas and oceans of the world, it's known as a heading. You have to know where you're headed in life, and you have to get your heading. You're using a compass and GPS and everything to know where you're going. If not, if you didn't have that, then you would have no idea where you're going in the ocean. You'd get lost. You'd be going around in circles. You may never be found again. And this is the same thing in life. You need to find your heading in life, everybody. And the way that I've done this is I list out my top 10 core beliefs and values every single quarter. So every 3 months, I redo my top 10 list of my core beliefs and values. And it might sound overwhelming to do the top 10 core beliefs and values, but I'd say at least do your top 5, or just list 1 or 2 to start off, and then get in touch with your top 5. This is a huge one. This is definitely the biggest one, I'd say, out of my list in this video, is getting in touch with your core beliefs and values. And it's helped me tremendously. in a whole bunch of different areas of my life. So please, and if you're in touch with your core beliefs and values, please comment below. Let me know at least one core belief and value that you're in touch with, that you know is you. And if you want to list more, please do. Number 3 is find something out there. Find something out there for your self-expression. And what I mean by this is use your creativity. Use it for self-expression. Follow your passions in life. Passions, plural. Follow your heart. What do you love to do? What brings you joy? Happiness. And then do it. Make it happen. Make it a reality. And if you care to, share it with the whole world. And if not, keep it to yourself. That's just as great. I'm going to leave you guys with what I always leave you with, and that is, of course, be kind to others. But most of all, be kind to yourselves. It's known as self-compassion. Take care, everybody.